Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. We're going to go ahead and say the Pledge of Allegiance first. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, under God,
living God.
for all. Robert?
Dear Father, bless this meeting. Help us go through all the technical glitches we will have. Let us do the best that we can help the city of Kenner. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Mr.
What's on
Clement?
the agenda?
Yes,
Mr. Ahmed?
yes,
Ms. Bizou?
Here.
Ms. Sadi? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Pastor?
Here.
Ms. Selah?
Here.
And Mr. Dufour?
Here.
You didn't call my name, Kiva.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bloom.
Yo,
All right, can we have the first case, please?
Case P620, an ordinance approving a conditional use for an oil change facility on lot 26A, square 177, Briarwood Subdivision, Kenner, Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, which property is zone C2, general commercial.
All right, Mr. Dufour, can you give us the particulars, please?
Can you see the screen?
Not yet.
All right. Oh, hey, Mike.
Yeah?
No, I'm sorry, Mike Claus.
Oh,
Yes.
It has apparently it shows that you disabled the screen sharing.
Well, they gave you permission, but when you left, it took it back. Try it again.
Yeah. Can everybody see that?
Yeah. yes, we can see now.
Okay, so the owner of the property in the case, Upit Properties LLC, 5417 Tobin Lane, 31st Street, Kenner, Louisiana. The applicant is Beacon Engineering, 8345 Tampa, Florida, 32626. The property sits at the southeast corner of Square 177 and fronts Williams Boulevard on the east, 34th Street on the south, bound by 35th Street to the north and Florida Avenue to the west. As a Rally's drive-through restaurant. Current property is zone C2. Automobile repair is automobile repair minor is a conditional use in the C2 district. All the lots in Square 177 abutting the subject site to the north and west are zone C2, general commercial, as are the lots to the south across 34th Street and Square 190. All these lots are developed with appropriate C2 uses. Parcel A1A, located across Williams Boulevard to the east, is zoned special ordinance, which approved a large retail shopping center, which is what the property is currentally developed as. The applicant is proposing to construct a new 1,430 square foot Take 5 oil change. The new building will be oriented in a north-south direction. The building is designed to be a drive-through structure. Cars will enter the building from the west side, get serviced, then exit on the east side via a dedicated exit onto Williams Boulevard. On the west side of the building, 6 concrete bollards are spaced to create 3 drive-through access lanes to the building. The off-street parking requirements for this site are 3 parking spaces. The proposal includes 4 spaces, including 1 handicapped, 1 standard, and 2 parallel spaces. The spaces will be provided on the north side of the new building. There are 2 separate ingress-egress points proposed to access the site, and 1 dedicated egress point. The 2 ingress-egress points are located on the southwest corner along 34th Street and the northeast corner along Williams Boulevard. Both meet the code requirement for entrance drives. There's 1 dedicated egress point along Williams toward the southeast corner of the site. This will allow serviced cars to safely exit from one of the 3 service bays. The applicant is proposing to retain the existing perimeter sidewalks where practicable and replace with new sidewalks where needed, as well as construct a new accessible sidewalk with ramp inside the site on the north side of the building to provide access to the building. The applicant will provide ADA approved transitions where the perimeter sidewalks cross ingress-egress points. 1 dumpster is provided, located at the northwest corner of the site. The dumpster enclosure will be 16 feet wide and 8 feet 8 inches deep, made of cinder blocks, and have a double opening hinged metal gate painted dark brown. The new construction of the 1,430 square foot building will house a drive-through oil change shop. Main features of the building include 3 approximately 10 foot by 11 foot drive-through service bays located on both the east and west sides of the building. These 6 bays will each have a garage door type covering that will open and close when needed. The overall height of the proposed building is 16 feet 3 inches. There is a decorative tower located on the south side of the building that rises approximately 12 feet 3 inches above the main roof line and is clad in a pre-finished standing seam roof. The exterior of the buildings will be clad in an exterior insulation and finish system. This will be used for the various elements of the exterior, including the main walls. There will be a metal gutter and downspout system on the west side of the building to channel rainwater from the roof to the drainage system. In consultation with the code enforcement department, the site and the plans currently meet all of the City of Kenner code requirements. The proposed landscape for the site includes 16 total trees, 4 Class A trees, and 15 Class B trees, 89 shrubs, with the remaining green belt and landscape areas covered with St. Augustine grass. After review by the city's landscape plan reviewer, the proposed landscape plan meets the minimum landscape requirements. There's 1 detached sign proposed, located, we'll be reusing the existing sign. The detached sign will include a 29 square foot Take 5 logo at the top. Below that, a 40.56 square foot reading board that will read drive-through oil change and utilize interchangeable letters below that. The sign will be internally lit with LED light bulbs. There will be several attached signs located on the building. On the east side, fronting Williams Boulevard, a approximately 31 square foot Take 5 logo will be placed over one of the service bays on the facade of the decorative tower located on the south end of the building. Toward the center above the other 2 service bays, a 52 square foot sign will read drive-through oil change. On the west side above the service bays, a 29.81 square foot sign will read "You stay in your car." On the south facade of the building, there will be approximately 68 square foot of a sign split among 3 elements. 1 Take 5 logo, lettering reading oil change, a Starburst logo reading drive-through. The utility companies have indicated that there are facilities in the area and that service is available to this site. The site of the proposed Take 5 oil change is designated for commercial use in the future land use plan. Therefore, this development is consistent with the Pattern for Progress comprehensive plan. And that concludes the planning department's review.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dufour. Do we have any commissioners that want to ask any questions first? No? Okay, I have no questions either. It looks very straightforward to me. All right, let's open it up to the audience. Do we have anybody that wants to speak in favor of this plan? Please step up and state your name and address, please. No one? Okay, no one's in favor. Okay, so do we have anybody in the audience that wants to talk against this proposal? Please step up and state your name and address for the record. All right, we have no one in favor or no one against. So I guess it's time to, oh, Robert, you have something?
I'm kind of curious, if they're watching on YouTube, can they actually interact with us? Or are they just a blind audience watching? You know, I mean, do they have the option?
They have to be in the call.
I don't know. I'm not aware of this technology, so I don't know. If you're watching on YouTube right now and you wanted to speak for or against, could you? But how would you do it?
You'd have to get on the Zoom conference. And I'm assuming there are enough Zoom access portals to.
Well, I agree. I mean, but if somebody's just watching it on YouTube, doesn't know anything, you know, I just want to make sure that we're not, you know, gonna have somebody calling up the, calling over to the mayor's office and saying, hey, you know, I tried to do blah, 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 but I couldn't. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be facetious. I just want to make sure that we've covered all the bases. And like you said, it is being live on YouTube, and I assume the general audience is watching on YouTube, but how do they respond? I mean, do we give them a phone number to call in, or or are they supposed to get it, you know, tell them that you got to go to something on Zoom and log in? I mean, if so, you know, we haven't given anybody any information on how to do that.
The link in the meeting and stuff was posted on their Facebook.
Okay, as long as we've got it where somebody can find the information, then
In the YouTube video is showing
simple.
live viewer.
I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I apologize. This has never happened to me before with my internet.
That's always the first time.
Oh, Gary, we're gonna go there.
Well, we have no one to speak for and no one to speak against. So if that's the case, then I move we go to a vote.
Call the question.
Call the question. Move to accept.
All right, do we move to
I
accept?
make a motion to accept.
Do we
Second.
have a
I
second?
second.
All right, Rita seconds. Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, well, the motion passes. Since that's the only one tonight, do we have any other new business to discuss?
Either your mic is off.
He said, do we have any new business to discuss?
No new business.
No. You
Right.
did hear that the vote that was to pass, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I
well,
make a
then
motion to adjourn.
all right, I second it. Motion carries then.
All right, guys.
That was a fast one.
Thank you. Mike, you
Take care,
can.
guys. Good seeing y'all.
Okay, thanks. We'll see